Hey guys, it's your girl El Rochelle here with you Christmas Eve, Friday, December 24th. And I wanted to get this video out to you while everyone is, I know everyone's getting ready for the big holiday tomorrow, but we've got a really huge day of games tomorrow, basketball games in particular. So I wanted to make sure that I got this video out so you guys would know what games are coming up, kind of just, have an idea of what to watch, what to look for, because it's going to be 12 hours, 12 full hours of basketball tomorrow. And I wanted to make sure I get my picks out to you and just let you know what you should be watching. So, for tomorrow, Christmas Day, December 25th, there are going to be 5 games up. And these 5 games are going to be definitely some of the better games to watch this season. It's going to be pretty good. And the ESPN ABC family of networks are going to be the ones hosting the games. So first up, we're starting bright and early, 9 a.m. Pacific time. We've got the Chicago Bulls versus the New York Knicks, and that's going to be on ESPN. So make sure to go ahead and check that game out. I like Chicago. I like the Knicks. Knicks are playing really well this season. I'm going to have to go with the Knicks. I like what I'm seeing from them. I think this is a team that's on the rise. With Raymond Felton, with Amari Stoudemire, they're doing really good. I see them, possibly getting some more pieces and putting that together. But Gallinari is doing really good, so I think this team can definitely pull out the win. Like I said, that first game is going to be at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and it's going to be on over at ESPN. Second up, we've got Boston versus Orlando, and this game is going to be at 11:30 a.m. So after you guys have opened your presents and all that good stuff, go over to ABC and definitely watch this one. It's going to be a Eastern Conference Finals rematch from last year's Eastern Conference. Of course, Eastern Conference champion was Boston. And I'm definitely seeing Boston winning this. They're currently on a 14-game winning streak. They're going to try and see if they can take that into Orlando and keep the streak going. Orlando, even though they did make themselves better recently with the trades that they did, I do think that they haven't fully gelled together. I mean, I definitely see this as a good thing for Gilbert Arenas. I see it as a good team for the team as a whole, and I definitely think Hito's going to do much better now that he's on a team where his talents are appreciated a little bit more, and it's somewhere where he's been, so he kind of understands how things work. He works very well, but we'll see how things go. But I definitely think Boston can get this one, so I'm going with the Boston Celtics. Next up, this is the big game, and it's right smack dab in the middle of the day. It's the game to watch. It's the Miami Heat coming into LA and playing the Los Angeles Lakers, the current NBA champions. Miami is definitely striving for that. So this is kind of, even though they try and say it's not, it's like a litmus test. It's a test to see kind of where they are, where they need to be. If they can, if this was a finals matchup, how would they do against a team like the Lakers? It's doing really well. The Miami Heat have definitely started to gel well together. They had a nice little streak going. It came to an end last week, but they're still doing really well. The Lakers, though they're quietly, they're just kind of quietly back there. They're still having one of the better seasons in the league. They're definitely doing very well. Pau Gasol wasn't doing so well at the beginning of the season because of the fact that Andrew Bynum was out, so Pau was having to sort of carry the brunt of things. But now that Bynum's back, they're starting to gel again. It's starting to look like the Los Angeles Lakers that we've seen before, and Lamar Odom is beasting. I have always been one to say that man is more inconsistent than anyone I know. But this season, he is definitely going for all-star voting. He's definitely someone you want to watch, and I think that this is going to be very helpful for the Lakers. They have what they call the killer bees. It's the bench guys, Steve Blake, Matt Barnes, and what's that other guy's name? Oh, man, I can't think. But they're called the Killer Bees. This is the team that you want to watch. They're coming in. They're definitely making plays for the Lakers. This game is going to be on at 2 p.m. on ABC. So ABC is going to have 2 back-to-back games with the Boston and Orlando, and then Miami and the Lakers. So definitely go ahead and check that one out. I've got the Lakers in this game. I'm not sure that the Heat, even though they are a decent team, I just don't see them being able to beat a solid team that's been playing together like the Lakers have. I just don't see that coming. So right now, sorry, it's the Lakers. Denver versus Oklahoma City, and that one's going to be at 5 p.m. So right after the Lakers game, switch back over to ESPN, and you're going to catch this game. This game's going to be pretty good. Denver's, having a pretty good season. Oklahoma City is definitely one of those teams that a lot of people are saying to watch out of the West, including myself. I definitely think this team, they kind of had a shaky start, but they're definitely coming on strong. Russell Westbrook is doing very, very, very well for this team. Kevin Durant is still having a decent season. It's not this, he kind of had a breakout year, and then everyone was kind of, they always expect you to do just as good or better. I definitely still think he's a solid player. He's definitely one of the rising stars in the league. I see that for sure. But I also see Russell Westbrook as seeing himself and deciding that it's time for him to step up. So sometimes when they're, in there with Durant, then, they can dish out, he can dish back out to Russell Westbrook. So I see them doing really well. This team is coming together well in Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City is a really great fan type of building. They support their team immensely, and I'm loving seeing that. So I definitely think the home court advantage is going to give Oklahoma City this win. So I've got Oklahoma City. That's tomorrow, 5 p.m. on ESPN. Then finally, we've got Portland versus Golden State. Don't ask me how this one ended up on there. Portland is a really good team. Golden State, they're okay. I've got Portland in this one. It's at 7:30 p.m. ESPN. So go ahead and check that one out. Just let me, just go ahead and take a look. Brandon Roy, you've got, really good play going on up there in Portland. I definitely see this as a team that's coming on. Brandon Roy's been having some injury issues, but definitely think this team has a chance to make it to the playoffs again this year. So I definitely say it is a game to watch. So go ahead and check out that game. Like I said, it's in Golden State. It's at Golden State. So go ahead. I think Portland's gonna get this one 7:30 p.m. on ESPN. So there you go, guys. That's your 12 hours. Probably a little bit more, actually almost like 13 hours worth of basketball going on tomorrow. Have fun, enjoy your family, love, live, just have a ball, appreciate everything that you have. Don't never forget, though, the reason for this season. It's always important to do that, and then just think of others. Always do something that maybe you can think of something you can do for someone else during this time of year, especially because so many people are out there and don't have anyone else. So make sure you have that chance, and when you get that chance, that opportunity, definitely try and do your best to do something for someone else. So my guys, I love you. Thank you so much once again for making this a marvelous, marvelous year for me. Like I said, you are my Christmas gift. You guys giving me all the love, the appreciation, and making hardwooddiva.com what it is. It's definitely one of the best gifts I could ever have for Christmas. So thank you. I'm out.